going on, YouTube? Conservative Video Dipper here. Dip tobacco is not a safer alternative to cigarette, vape, nicotine, or any tobacco or nicotine product. If you are the age of 18, we do not recommend that you dip, smoke, vape, or use any tobacco or nicotine product or watch any of these videos. If you are the age of 21 or older, you can dip, smoke, vape, or use any dip tobacco product or any nicotine product at your own risk. Mileage may vary. We are not sponsored nor endorsed by any dip tobacco company or any company that you may hear, see in this video today. Normally in my videos I say pack a dip, pack a lip, but in this video I'm going to actually do the complete opposite, because I have a friend named Ronnie who has been dipping for a long time and is now trying to quit dip. And Ronnie is my buddy. And Bud, I want to do this video for you. So I'm going to try not to pack a lip. I'm going to try hard. If I do, I'm sorry, I'm going to break because it's me. But I will do my best in honor of you, because you are my buddy. So I do this video because of my buddy Ronnie and many people who want to quit dip. And people that are having trouble dipping, that have dipped a long time, find it hard to quit because of the withdrawals. And not just with the withdrawals, but in itself, the fact that they always want to come back to it. They always feel like when they try to quit, they fail. They feel like they're not able to do it because somehow, some way, it's super duper hard. And how do they get past that point? So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks and advice that, again, I'm not a doctor, nor do I play like one, act like one, and just maybe something within my advice can help anyone out there try to quit using dip or nicotine. So, tip number one, go to your doctor and ask for nicotine gum. Nicotine gum, I know, sounds really stupid, but in itself, nicotine gum will help you more than likely with the withdrawals. What it will do is it will give you that nicotine, but you will have to tell the doctors and be honest with the doctors of how much you dip, how often you dip, so that they can balance out how much nicotine they need to give. Like how much of, whether they need to give you the high dose, the low dose, or the medium dose. You need to at least tell them, because then that way they can figure out what they're looking at. The nicotine gum is definitely something that is a start to helping you. It will be weird for a long time or for a while. It is probably not going to be a long-term thing for you, but it will help you. What it will do is that nicotine gum will give you that nicotine. It will continue to not only give you that nicotine, but it will help with that craving. When you feel that itch and need of nicotine, it will be there. You can either use the nicotine gum or the nicotine patches. Either way, whichever way you choose, that can be your choice. You can tell the doctor where you're comfortable with, whether you like the patches or whether you like the gum. That might help you be a good start, because those two things are going to help you. And you do need to understand that starting cold turkey is not going to help your body. It is basically doing cold turkey is forcing your body basically to just try to force that tobacco and nicotine out, and it's going to cause a very bad reaction to your body, and it's going to cause your body to not only have that bad reaction in and in itself, but at the same time your body won't be able to handle it. You need to have a little bit of nicotine at a time. You need to slowly, pretty much, down dose yourself. You need to slowly put yourself down in nicotine. And that's what most of the time you would do. I did that when I tried to quit dipping, and it helped me for a while, and it got me to a month worth of quit dipping until I came back to dipping. When you're, let's say, doing your patches or your nicotine gum, how can you fight the urges with, especially with the dip in the lip? So here are a few good ways that you can do things. There are alternative dips. For instance, black buffalo, jerky dip. There are, especially, you can use sunflower seeds, gum. There are different ways you can keep yourself occupied and get yourself to think of things that are completely different than dip. It is going to be hard in the beginning. The first part of the day, 2 and 3 and 4, are not going to be the easiest. Those are going to be the worst days. Coming from somebody that probably dips a lot, those are the days that you really do want to prepare yourself mentally and physically and emotionally. Come in and just tell yourself, okay, I know these days are going to be probably the hardest, but prepare yourself by telling yourself, I am doing this for the best. This is for my health and for bettering myself, and this is what I need to do to be better, and this is what I want to help myself so that I am healthier and that I feel better about myself, and I maybe will live longer, or I have a happier life. Try to motivate yourself. Keep yourself motivated. Also, another thing you can do is write in the diary. Keep in the diary how you feel every day. Whether you feel good, happy, sad, write down every emotion that you feel, because that is a big importance to when you're quitting dip. You want to know your journey, because that is part of your journey, is the ups and downs of how you feel. And you can go back and look at this and say, holy crap, I went through this, I made it, I succeeded in this, I did this, this is the struggle that I went through, and yes, I survived, I made it. And you can be proud of yourself and accomplish and feel like you accomplished something that you may not have felt like you would have accomplished before, but you actually did, because you got help with it by talking to the doctors, getting the things, the right tools like nicotine gum or patches, and trying to either use alternative dips that don't have tobacco or nicotine in it, like black buffalo, or using sunflower seeds, gum, and things like that, and keeping diaries and journals of how you feel every day, and just keeping yourself motivated. That's another thing. Try to work out. The biggest thing is when you're going and trying to withdraw from dip, you're going to feel pretty bad. That is the one big thing that you're going to notice about yourself. Is that sometimes you might not feel motivated to do anything. Try to keep yourself motivated. Whether it's working out, going out in the garden, take walks, do things that, you maybe never really normally do. Just go drive to new places, movies, something. Do something that will keep your mind occupied at all times. Maybe video games or watch movies. Try to at least keep your mind away from what you normally do. Now, the worst part is going to come when you know it's about time that you normally want to dip, or you want to smoke, or whatever. That's about the time that it's going to be crunch time in your mind. You're going to start feeling things. You're going to start noticing things. You're going to start, like right now, I want to dip. But I'm telling myself, no, I don't need it. You got to tell yourself in your mind, you don't need it. You don't want it. Motivate yourself. Tell yourself why you don't want it. Tell yourself, I don't need it because I'm better than this. Tell yourself that you are doing this because you want to be better, because you want to be healthier, you want to be motivated to be healthier and be more constructive with your body. You want to construct your body to be much more healthier and productive in a way that you are happier and that you feel happy and that you are going to be happy in the long run. And I know it's hard, and that's the hardest part, is trying to be that motivated type person. So if you have to, when you feel like you want to dip, here's the things you can go for. Try, if you are doing the gum or the nicotine patches, if you need to and you feel like you need them, use them. Use the appropriate amount of nicotine gum or patches that you need to use when you feel like that time is coming. Ask the doctors for their advice on when you should use the patches or the gum, and they will tell you, and they can help you. If you have to, use gum. Use something to keep your mind occupied. That might trick your mind. Use something that might make your mind think it's like that, but it's not, and that will hopefully occupy your mind. It might not make your mind 100% think it's dip, but it's going to, at some point, your mind is going to get tricked into thinking, okay, I'm starting to understand now that this isn't dip, but I understand now why I'm doing this. Your mind has to pretty much be retrained to understand that this is what you're doing and this is why you're doing it. Even though right now your mind is trained, I want dip, I need dip, you have to try to reconstruct your brain into that mode that now that you don't need it and you don't want it, you have to put that into your mind and retrain it to think that way. And that's the hardest part. And that's the hardest part of doing that, is because your brain is going to fight against you. It's mind over matter, but it also is a fight mentally and physically. And you have to pretty much calculate how you want to go about this. And think methodically about how you are doing this. Think about, in the long run, you are going to be the winner. You are going to win. The outcome of this is going to be great. Your success rate, yes, is going to be there. Yes, if you do end up supposedly falling back and maybe at one point in time dipping, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Just know that you don't have to beat yourself up because you packed a lip. And just know, and I'm sorry I'm going to pack a lip because I need it, but if you see yourself picking up one can, don't think of it as, oh man, I'm stupid, I'm a fucking moron. Don't beat yourself up. Just say to yourself, you know what? I falled. I know that I was going to fall. It was a mistake. Think of it as it happens. understand that you know that it was going to happen. You understood that this was possible, that this was possibly going to happen, and that you recognize that this was going to happen, and that it's okay. Because in the long run, you know that you are going to make mistakes. And beating yourself up is not good for you. Because if you keep beating yourself up and being harder and harder on yourself, you are going to get to that point where you're too hard on yourself and you will not see success rates. You will just be too hard on yourself to the point where you will think you're a failure and you won't get anywhere. You want to motivate yourself. You want to stay hungry. You want to stay motivated. You want to stay that beast inside of you that really, really wants to have that outcome. And you want to stay that way. And you should be that way. So when it comes to trying to quit dip or cigarettes or nicotine, fight it. Fight it through. Know that, yes, if you do happen to grab a can of dip, it's okay. You can start over again. There's always that time where you just gotta reset the clock again. I did it when I ended up trying to quit for a month, and after a month I was like, screw this, I can't quit dipping again. I can't go any longer. And I started dipping again. I knew that I was done quitting. I knew what happened, and I knew why I quit, and I knew the consequences of it, because it wasn't the consequence because of my failure. It was the consequence because of me choosing to do what I did, and because I was just wanting to quitting. I wasn't ready to quit. But you gotta stay motivated and stay hungry and thrive. And that's what the ultimate goal should be. The other thing is that when you want to quit dipping, change up places that you go. So instead of going, if you have stores that are around you that you haven't gone to go get dip at before, go to them. The store that you used to go get dip at, don't go to anymore. Because if you go to that store, you might, more than likely, might have a chance that you might end up getting dip again, or getting cigarettes. Try to fight it by not going to that same place again. Because what will happen is it's going to bring back memory. It's going to possibly, potentially tempt you to do something. Because it's deja vu. It's remembrance. It's a habit. It's going to draw you back. You don't want to do that. You want to change that habit. So try to go to a store that you know that you haven't been to that doesn't have that, so that you're not tempted. Try to stay away from people that do that. That's another key point. If you know that people do that, and you're around people that do that, or that you know people that do that, sorry buddy, I'm not trying here to, be a bad example or a bad habit over here. I love you, bud. I really do. But people that are dipping, that are around you, or doing that habit around you, stay away from them. Or try to limit yourself around them, if you can maintain it. if you can maintain the urge by telling yourself, you know, I'm okay, I don't need, you know, a cigarette, I don't need a dip, I'm good, and you can talk to them without doing it, fine. But if it's gonna possibly potentially start urging you or really getting to you to where you want to do it, stay away from them, because it might potentially make you want to go back and do what you have done before, and you don't want to do that. You want to, again, stay hungry, motivated, and thrive, and you want to achieve your goals. The other thing, have people around you that can support you, that can motivate you, that will be there to 100% give you that support and that love and that affection that you need. Because having that support, that motivation, and that affection is always what you need. And especially in times when you right now are at your lowest. I'm not meaning that in the bad, worst way, but that kind of is pretty much what you will be at. You will be when you are quitting dip or quitting cigarettes, you will be at your lowest. Because, yes, you will go through withdrawals. You will have nightmares. Talk to your doctor about maybe some stuff that can help you sleep better or help you through this. But also have people there that will support you the most, that will give you love, that will tell you, hey, it's okay. We are there for you. And we know that right now what you are going through is hell, but we got your back. We got you. And no matter what, you can go through this. We know you can go through this. We know you are strong. We know that you are motivated and that you will thrive through this, and that power and hunger to thrive through this is strong inside you, and that you will be able to do this, and it is not going to stop you. No matter what, nothing will stop you to get through this. And that's the encouragement that you need. And those are the type of people that you really should surround yourself with. And I know I'm dipping in front of you, and I'm sorry, but I'm doing one last dip for you in your honor, because I see it as, I hope you don't take that as a disrespect, but as a salute to you, my friend Ronnie. If you watch this video, know that you have always been a good dip buddy, and know that no matter what, man, you can get through this, and I know it's going to be hell, and know that we got your back, I got your back, and if you need somebody to talk to, I'm always here for you, man. You can always message me, you can always talk to me, and I know you got your girl, and I know you got family, I know you got friends out there, and if anyone out there is going through the same thing that my friend Ronnie's going through, you make sure you surround yourself with friends and family that are going to support you, that are going to help you, because addiction is hard. It is something that really needs to be talked about. And it is something that really is a bitch. It is a bitch to go through, and especially nicotine. And nicotine is one of those things that it can grab you by the boo-boo and it won't let go, but you have to make it let you go, and you just gotta fight it. And Ronnie, my dude, you can do this, man. I have faith in you. We all got faith in you. We all believe in you. We know this is gonna be the hardest struggle, but you got this. So we salute you, brother. God bless you. And Godspeed, and know that, again, if you need me, man, you can contact me. So, we're here for you, brother, and know that we're all supporting you. Good luck.